Hi everybody, this is a short COVID tarot reading for the week of June the 21st to the 27th. So happy summer solstice, happy Aboriginal Day, happy Father's Day that just happened. Anything else? I don't know. Longest day of the year. Good time to celebrate getting outside. Like I said, I think that I'm getting to the end of these tarot readings because things are opening up and people are starting to feel more relaxed. And I started this channel because I wanted to support people who were going through a difficult time. And I think we're all on the mend now. Anything else that's really important? Well, I don't know. I'm just sort of thinking about what I could do if I was to keep this channel. I could talk about living a minimalistic lifestyle, getting out of the grind, how to deal with a sociopath, many different subjects. How to take care of yourself. Okay, so what does the universe have to say about what's going to happen with COVID for the week of June the 21st, the 27th? I'm enjoying riding my motorcycle. Went for a swim in a lake today. The water was a nice temperature. It's really nice where I am on the Sunshine Coast. I would like to live in Mexico all year, but it's really hot on the coast in the summer. Like, really, really difficult for people who are doing that all year. Kind of like being in Canada in the winter. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So for Monday the 21st, we have the 9 of Pentacles. This is pure abundance and it's not, I don't want to say resourcefulness, but this is someone who's just doing so well, she doesn't really need anybody else. So she has the bird on her shoulder, that's her companion, but she's doing just fine. She's happening all over the place. So for Monday, you can assume that everything is going to go well, that you're going to be feeling good, successful, and you're not going to be bothered by very much at all. On Tuesday, we have the Knight of Cups, which is an offering. And it's an emotional card, and it's an offering of something. It's a youthful energy, so I think that people are going to be feeling very vibrant and very emotionally fulfilled on Tuesday. The star is hope and inspiration on Wednesday. It's reversed, so that's not to say people aren't going to be feeling inspired, but maybe just a very minor setback on Wednesday as far as making plans and looking ahead at what's going to happen. Could be just something simple as, you know, trying to work out your holiday plans. And then on Thursday, we have the 7 of Cups reversed. This is the whimsical card of, like, when you're feeling sort of wishy-washy about making plans and everything kind of seems equal or feels good. And you just sort of get stuck in sort of like an ADH moment where you're like, just everything's sort of out there, but you just can't quite decide what you're going to do. So it's reversed. So on Wednesday and Thursday, it looks like there'll be a minor setback, but it's not anything really negative because these cards are still positive cards. I mean, the 7 of Cups is just saying you have to be a little bit more focused. on what your priorities are. And the star, even reversed on the Wednesday, it still signifies hope and inspiration. It's not, it doesn't lose its meaning. And then on Thursday, we have the Two of Wands. So this is looking ahead and starting to make plans about the future. Okay, so this is what's going to be happening towards the end of the week, is that people are going to be feeling much more positive about looking ahead, thinking about what they're going to do, not feeling so blocked. It's just the beginning of making plans. So sort of opening the doors to possibilities again, which I think is really positive. On the Saturday, we do have one nasty little card. And this is the Seven of Swords. And this is always about someone trying to grab all the swords and take everything for themselves and get away with things. So we still have, with respect to COVID, some things that are not completely above board. We know this, all of us anyways, that down the road we're probably going to get more information about certain things that haven't been revealed to us. So there's still a little bit of trickery happening here. That's not to say we shouldn't be taking the restrictions seriously. It's just to say we don't have the whole story. And I think that's, I think a lot of people are frustrated about that because they don't really know exactly what to believe. And we know that we're sort of being fed information on both sides of the spectrum with, respect to COVID. The people that don't really believe that it exists, and that if you hugged a person who's vaccinated, you could die, for example. And then, of course, the really extreme sort of promoting of the pharmaceutical companies every time you look for any information on COVID. So we have two very extreme positions. People know they're not receiving all the information. It's very confusing and upsetting for people. So this is no surprise that this card would come up. So this is the Saturday card, just indicating that, maybe people get information that isn't completely accurate, or maybe it's just more about how people are feeling a bit frustrated with not getting all of the truth. Okay. And then on Sunday, we have the Page of Cups, and people move back into a very loving place. Again, a youthful energy, making an offer of something very positive to us. So basically, the week is pretty, the week is looking good. I think it's going to get even better. I think I'm going to do just one more reading next week to finish up sort of the end of June. I always felt that everything would be more or less resolved by the end of May anyways. And by resolved, I can't speak internationally. I know there's still things going on in other parts of the world that are really traumatic for people. So my heart goes out to them. Let's just pull a few clarification cards on the Seven of Swords, which is this little tricky bugger. Okay. So, Six of Swords reversed. This card, when it's upright, is speaking about making a journey from a very difficult place to someplace a little bit better, and it's reversed, which would indicate there's still going to be something put on hold for people, or maybe the media just comes out with one more piece of frightening news to scare everybody, traumatize our nervous systems one more time so that people don't feel like they can actually move ahead. And the Knight of Pentacles, which I always say slow and steady wins the race. So just to remember that even if there is a setback on the weekend or you get some bad news, we are still moving forward, okay? And the Empress came up, which speaks of abundance. So that's very positive. So just to remember that we have what we need. Slow and steady wins the race, okay? To just keep at what you're doing, even if it feels difficult and frustrating. Do not give up. Just keep going. And maybe moving forward is being put into question again over the weekend. But I don't think we should let that affect us. And then the Page of Cups, like I said, is for the very end of the week. And the Page of Cups is like, let's all just get back to being happy and youthful again. Go out dancing, get together with your friends, have a nice time. Life is to be lived. And this guy sort of just says it all, like, you have to fill your cup, right? So get out there on the weekend, no matter what, and fill your cup. Okay? I'm just going to pull an oracle card. I do massage, and I still feel that people are really quite stressed out, even though on the surface, when people come to see me, they seem fine. And I think massage works wonders. I highly recommend everybody go, if they can afford it, and get a massage, because it calms your nervous system and just takes away all that stuff. It's just gone. You have an hour massage or an hour and a half massage. It's very important to have your nervous system be calmed down with everything that people have been through for the last year and a half. Very important. So if you can, get some body work, some healing touch, some massage, anything. The power of self. Change of consciousness. Okay, so that's our oracle card for the week. So we are definitely moving ahead. People are going to just start, like it's like spring when the buds have been all tight and they start to open. That's what I feel is going to happen to us. So yeah, if you feel like you want any energy healing long distance work, let me know. You can contact me from my webpage down below. If you want to listen to my meditation video where I use binaural beats and do a bit of hypnosis, that's also below on my channel. Enjoy those things if you want, and we'll see you next week.